All right.
Hi, William. Can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hold on one moment. Jason doesn't know that you're on here. He's setting up in the background there.
Yeah. I was just going to tell him not to jump. It's not worth it.
We'll be starting here in a couple minutes if you want to just hang out. And then we are live right now. So
Awesome.
We'll definitely introduce you to everyone. I'm just sharing out the feed right now on Facebook. If you have an opportunity to do that, you're more than welcome to jump off and share with your family and friends, and that way they can see you.
Yeah. So I did. All right. I did that. I told my wife which one it was.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be too loud or not. I had to get out of my hotel today.
Oh, because of the everybody cheering at 7?
Well, no, I've just been stuck inside all day, and I just had to get out and do something else. So I came down to Washington Square.
Oh, how cool is that? That's awesome. Maybe you could show us a little bit of it. Can you walk by over there? And
yeah. I just didn't want to. Jason's going to be mad at me because I know he wanted to see it as well.
Oh, he won't be mad. Jason won't be mad.
How dare you?
I'm doing good, man.
Almost ready.
Oh, you're fine.
How does it feel up in New York?
Well, Jason, we are live.
Oh, cool. That's a little early, don't you think? A little warning next time, maybe?
He was sitting in the backstage, and I felt bad. I didn't want to just leave him back there.
So you threw your husband under the bus. I love it.
So there's the arts at Washington Square. You know, I love it, but here's the problem with New York right now. Look at how many people are here. Like, they just don't care.
Wow, surprising.
Is
It's
backstage? Did you send the link, honey?
Let me make sure.
Lisa.
Yeah, I'm checking right now, Jason.
Hey, that's the thing I wanted to see, William.
Yeah. Hey, if you go straight down Fifth Avenue, you'll run right into it, man.
How far down is it?
It's about a mile.
From
William.
I'm at 47th.
Yeah, hey, that's my wife, Mama Melissa. Yeah, so it is probably a mile, maybe 1.2 miles from where you're at.
Okay.
It's not that bad. It's a nice little jaunt.
That's still Scott messaged me and said that he doesn't see the link, Lisa.
He doesn't. Okay. All right, let me send it to him again. I'll tell you what I have for an email. In just a moment. Jason, if you can greet people that are coming in, that would be great. And maybe have William tell us where he's from.
Granny. Shira, boom. Mama Melissa. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, Mama Melissa's my wife.
Oh, hey, my old lady's name is Lisa too.
Well, her name's Melissa.
Oh, I see.
But she does Mama Melissa, I guess, is her name. So you want me to talk about where I'm from?
Well, usually, yeah. Tell us about where you're from. Tell us about your page, man.
So, I grew up in Texas, but I'm currently living in Utah, where my wife is from. So right before the pandemic started, I started this Facebook page and YouTube channel for my daughter. I guess there's nobody around, so I can show people my face. And so basically, my 10-year-old daughter is a type 1 diabetic. She was diagnosed a little over 3 years ago, almost 3.5 years ago. But last year at 9 years old, we were answering one of those questionnaires at the doctor's office, like, in the last 2 weeks, have you ever lost your appetite or anything along those lines, and she's on the spectrum. And so she's just like, no, like she just blowing all the questions were kind of like nonchalant to her. But then I got to the question that said, in the last 2 weeks, have you ever felt like you'd be better off if you were never born? And she paused and she didn't say anything. It threw me off. I was like, what? My 9-year-old wishes she were dead. Like, I don't understand. So we talked a little bit about it, and it's a real thing for diabetics, especially as kids. Is they don't. It's a hard life. It's different. And so I tried to find a way to make a statement to her and to help other families in the same situation. And so I started this YouTube channel where I essentially challenge professional athletes to a one-on-one in their sport or their profession if they're not an athlete. And my viewers basically donate based on how well they think I'm going to do, which is not ever going to be really that good. And I mean, I have a couple of challengers accepted already, but because of this pandemic, I haven't been able to do the challenge. But I've got the Utah Jazz mascot, the Jazz Bear. He says he wants to do a dunking contest with the trampolines and stuff.
That's awesome.
The U.S. Army to work with some of their people on the Army combat fitness test, which I was in the Air Force, so I've had to work that hard. So that's going to be an interesting fitness test. But my favorite one that I think most people are looking forward to right now is I have a 6'4", 600-pound sumo wrestler that I'm going to try to beat in sumo wrestling.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
I just hope I.
Now, do you got to wear the same like sumo outfit yourself as well?
Yeah, but for the safety of my viewers, I'm going to wear like bike shorts underneath.
There you go.
Yeah, nobody wants to.
What is the name of your channel?
It's William Versus, but the Versus is abbreviated, so it's William VS Dot. That's the YouTube channel, and then the Facebook page I think is a capital William, and then I think it's .vs .channel on Facebook. And yeah, we just, like I said, we just started like a 2.5 months, 3 months ago, and I haven't had opportunity to
That's awesome. You know what? I can do is I can make your wife a moderator, and then she can drop the link in the feed for your channel. That way, people can visit your channel. Would you like me to do that?
Yeah, I'm sure she'd love that.
Okay. So, Melissa, I just made you a moderator. So if you can, you could go in and grab the link to your channel. That way everybody can see what your channel's about and they can visit you. So, William, what caused you to go to New York? What was it in you that made you feel you need to go help?
My wife. Well, so I mean, I've been receiving emails, one email a week or a phone call a week or a text back in January is when it started. And I'd actually stepped out of the career for about a year. And so I didn't have a lot of the mandatory certifications and
credentials, right?
Yeah. So a lot of those companies would either say no, they can't take me because of that, or I mean, honestly, I had a decent job that was paying me really good money, and I'd lose my job if I left, so I couldn't afford to leave.
Right.
And then it got to the point where I was getting 5 and 6 different messages a day. And so I told my wife, I said, man, this is getting out of hand. Like, they're calling me a ton. And my wife said, you know what, honey, you need to go. They need you out there. And I said, what about you and the kids? And she said, don't worry about us. We'll be okay. Like, they need you. They need your help. So go out there. So I did. I was like, on the military side of me, I love my country and my neighbors and friends. And so I just wanted to continue doing that.
What's up, Scott?
Well, William.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So real quick, everyone. Good. Real quick, I just want to introduce you guys for everybody that's watching, and myself. My name is Lisa, and my husband Jason, we both run Copper State Treasures, and typically our channel is about storage locker hunting. But since the pandemic has started, our business has come to a halt, and Jason is now in New York City helping with the pandemic. And so this evening, we decided to bring on a couple of fellow medical professionals that are in the same field, so everybody can introduce themselves and everyone can ask questions at some point if they'd like to. Up in the upper right-hand corner, we had William, and he is from Utah. And then just now we have Scott just joined us from Las Vegas. Hi, Scott. Welcome in.
Hey, how are you? Thank you.
Good. Are you just getting off of work now?
No, I decided to go for a bit of a walk and take the time to just kind of look around and see how the city is a little bit. So
right.
Just doing some exploring. That's all.
It's a nice day for it, man. I was out earlier. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's been nice all day. I can't complain.
Well, Scott, I have a question.
Sure, fire away.
Go ahead, Lisa.
So my question is, I just asked William this. If you could tell everyone that's watching, what was the main reason why you decided to go from your home in Las Vegas to New York to help everyone?
Well, the main reason is that in Nevada wasn't hit as hard as New York was, and a lot of resources need to be allocated to New York. And not only that, we have a furlough situation in Las Vegas to where a lot of the healthcare workers, such as myself, that are per diem, and a lot of travelers were being sent home, and no hours weren't available. And I felt that I could be better utilized out here than to just sit at home and do nothing. So I figured I would probably be better if I came out here to help out. And so far, I don't regret the decision at all.
It's been pretty cool.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
We're definitely happy to have you. I know in a few minutes, we're expecting another coworker of you guys to come on. She's coming out of work there, Brandy. So hopefully, I think she's possibly going to be able to show. Oh, we lost feed off that other camera back there, Jason. Sorry.
They've been looking at it for 3 hours. It's all right. So, just so you know, Scott and William and myself, we're all veterans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And Lisa's father was actually a pilot of a B-17 in World War II. So we got a huge military presence on the show today.
Ah, okay, even better. Well, unless it's one of those Air Force guys, then I don't know.
I believe so. Was Air Force.
What I'd like to do, guys, if you don't mind, I'd like to enlarge each of your screens one at a time, and you guys can kind of show us around where you are, what the streets look like. So I'm going to do William first real quick. So William, you're going to have the full screen. If you could just show everybody. Give me one moment here.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I parked my motorcycle right next to the ice cream truck. But I decided to come down here and see Washington Square.
Oh, okay. Oh,
wow,
yeah.
That's beautiful. Did you ride your motorcycle all the way out to New York?
No, I had it delivered out here, but I am planning on riding it all the way back to Utah because I'm going to quarantine myself before I get home. I've got 5 kids at home.
Right. And how long are you going to be?
I'm not sure yet. This contract ends on the 6th of June, but I'm looking to follow the crisis, so to speak, and find the next location that's in crisis mode as far as needs. And I told my wife I should probably be home in the middle or end of October.
Right. So William, Jason, I think is going to do the same thing. He's going to follow and go where they're needed. So it'd be nice if all of you guys could.
We all had the same assignment for the last few days. So we've actually, like, when we have a little bit of downtime, we've been looking at where the different assignments were. And yeah, we're all kind of excited to keep going.
Right. That would be great if you guys could all go end up in the same place, you know, make friends and all go to the same place. That would be wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing the view around there, William. We appreciate that. Scott, I'm going to make you large now on the screen. If you could give us an idea of what's going on around you there.
Sure. So right now I'm on the corner of 51st and Lexington. So
wow.
and kind of just around. So
Lexington's pretty cool. That's just up the street from me.
oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm at 47th and just south of Lexington.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I'm right off of Madison and 33rd.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Scott,
Yes.
you know, a lot of people are used to seeing New York with hundreds and hundreds of people on the streets. And I do see people out. It's not many. But could you show us the street? Could you show us how there's no cars or anything going by?
Yeah. So, sure. Let me get over here.
Okay.
Get over here in the street real quick.
You're fine. Take your time.
All right. So yeah. So this is the street right now, and I was able to walk down I believe it was Park Ave further down for about 2 or 3 blocks before a car came. But this has been the average of how things have been since I've been here in early April.
Wow.
Yeah, so definitely a big difference.
Have you ever been to New York before this?
I have. The last time I was in New York was in, I want to say 2003, right shortly after 9/11, and the city was just full of life, full of people, just like in Vegas. And unfortunately here, as you can see, even down this street, this is 51st and Park Ave, and as you can see and as you can hear, it's real quiet.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that is amazing. That is amazing.
Did you,
what is that building? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Jason.
No, sorry, go ahead.
Which
I was going
building?
to ask him what that building right there behind you, to the right there, yeah.
Looks like a church, St. Bart's Church.
There's a lot of cool old churches all around. They're peppered all over the whole town.
But you want to see something here? I'll show you something real quick. See this building straight ahead and with the pinpoint just before the MetLife building?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here, I'll just stand there. So that building in the middle, if you remember that movie, I Am Legend, where Will Smith got caught on the bridge.
Yeah.
And by the zombie or whatever, we're on the other side of that. We're actually right behind that part.
Did you ever find the Ghostbuster building?
No, I was gonna go look for it today, but I ended up on the wrong side of town.
That's easy.
I went the opposite direction.
Oh no.
That's easy to do in this town.
Yeah. I thought I was heading in the right direction. Next thing you know, I ended up doing a big oval, so I went in the wrong direction. So I'll try again tomorrow.
You know, somebody told me, I think it was Amin. What's the guy that does the blood gases? What's his name?
Oh, Amin,
yeah. So he was telling me that he can always tell who's from out of town when they're walking around because they're all just looking straight up at the big building. So when I was out there today, I paid attention, and I'm gonna say for every 5 people looking straight up in the air, there was 5 New Yorkers just jogging. That's the only thing I see on the street is people that aren't from here or people that are jogging.
And you know what? I was one of those people all day today. Had my neck. I think I had a crook in my neck.
Right.
From all the looking up.
So 33rd Street, you're over there by Macy's and Times Square and all that, right?
Yes, actually, I'm literally right around the corner from the Empire State Building.
That's awesome.
Scott, can you go over to Times Square or the Empire State Building?
You can go to the Empire State Building. You just can't go inside.
Yeah.
Times Square, you can definitely go inside Times Square. And the area it's not as nice because there's no life there, but you can go.
But are you near Times Square where you could go there now and show us?
Oh no, unfortunately, I'm probably about a good mile or two away.
And William, so you're near the park there. Is there any other places near you that you could show us?
No, not within immediate walking distance. I'm just here at Washington Square. Let's see. I'm probably a mile in the other direction. Actually, I'm really close to, if I remember correctly from the map, I'm really close to the Ghostbusters building. I just don't know which direction.
Oh no!
So
I'd
I
like to see that.
was actually telling them yesterday I wanted to go and see that building that William's in front of right now. With that, I actually drew it on a piece of paper. I said, "What is this called and where is it?" And he knew where it was and what it was called. I didn't know, but I want to go see that before I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make my way there. That's for sure.
Yeah. That would be cool if you guys hooked up.
Let me come over here, because there's a good shot. So if I look all the way up the street behind me, that's where Scott is. He's all the way.
Oh,
yeah, like way up there.
So I probably passed you and don't realize it.
Well, I was on my motorcycle, so you would have known.
I was gonna say you probably heard bike from where you're at.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely one of the ones that's making noise, waking me up at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no, but I'm not waking anybody up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So have either of you been down to the Ground Zero?
Yes, I made it there. I made it there last week. I walked down there last week. Unfortunately, it's roped off, so you can't go actually look over at the memorial where they have all the names of all the people and where you can look inside. Unfortunately, it's roped off, so all I could do was take pictures from a distance and just admire that way. So that's the unfortunate side of it.
The last time I was here, they were still trying to dig all that out.
Oh yeah, so
they had it all boarded up to where you had to like peek through the cracks just to see in there.
Yeah. Well, I did make it. Let's see here. I'm not sure where I'm at, but actually I'm looking straight ahead at Radio City Music Hall.
Okay, yeah.
And then right here, the church right here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's some really bitchin' old churches all over the city. I mean, you'll be walking, there'll be all these skyscrapers, and all of a sudden, 150-year-old.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard a church described that way. Thank you, Jason.
I apologize.
Yeah, Jason.
My bad.
You don't want to get us demonetized.
He's not wrong, but
real quick, I want to greet everybody in the chat. So sorry. Let's say hi, Patty. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming by. Hi, Mud Mower. Thank you for coming in. And let's see who Shara Boom. Hi, welcome. Harry Humstone. Hi, thank you so much for coming in. And I know I think
like to go to some storage locker auctions out here, but I don't think they're having any. And man, I'm not doing all that work out here. I'm doing it's too much.
And Becky says she wants to thank you guys personally, each one of you, for going on the front lines and helping everybody that's in need.
Thank you for the support. My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for the support, for sure.
Yes, definitely. Much appreciated.
Really cool. I mean, there's horrifying stuff that you see. The workload is they're long hours, but there's so much cool stuff supporting us out there. I mean, just about every day there's a pizza truck out front that makes pizza inside the truck right there in a brick oven, and just gives it to us. And there's food just about on every floor for like breakfast and lunch for us. And there's always something cool going on.
I tell you what, I've never eaten so much pizza and Chipotle in my life. But but you know what though, it's amazing the type of support and the things that they're doing for everyone that's here. It's amazing. I'm truly grateful.
For sure.
So Actually, right here is the
Is that Rockefeller?
Rockefeller. This is the Rockefeller Center.
Yep. I think on the other side is where they have the ice skating rink.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to walk my way around there and see.
Yeah, I saw it when I first got here. There's no ice there or anything, but you can see down where they do it, where they put that big tree up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's
definitely.
awesome.
So does anybody out there who's watching have any questions for any of us?
Yeah, fire away.
I do have a question. So I want to ask William a little bit about what's behind him. I mean, I know I see the big arch at that park. There's like you were showing here, maybe turn around.
Yeah.
There was like
Stand on one leg.
stand on one leg.
Here, I'm gonna mask up here. So I'll take a little walk around the park. I just don't.
Okay. It looks like we have somebody else coming in the backstage here. It's our roving reporter, Brandy Stentz.
Hey.
Let me see here.
Hi.
Oh, she's
I have Tom,
Lisa,
and
make her
I'm
big.
here. And I'm here with Tom.
One of the best ever.
Hey, what's up, Tom? So, you're just getting off work. How was your shift?
Came out of the hospital.
How was your shift?
It was busy.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah, right?
We had an awesome day though.
Good. Good.
Tom's
Brandy-
filming everything too.
So this is Brandy, and Brandy is from Missouri. And Brandy, who do you have with you?
I have Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. Jersey.
Tom's from New Jersey.
Oh, nice. Is Tom a medical professional?
Tom's one of us. He's a respiratory therapist also.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tom. We appreciate all you're doing. And I know Brandy, I think she was gonna film the fire trucks and stuff. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're out here.
Oh, wow.
So, hey, Lisa.
Yes.
Do the fire truck and stuff right
I'm in the middle of the park right now. I don't know if you can see it behind me, Brandy. Yeah, the Freedom Tower is right there.
One of the other RTs.
They're getting ready to do their. They're getting ready to do their thing. It's just another minute or two.
I've been there.
It's gonna get loud.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here. William, Brandy, give us just a moment. William's going to show us the park, and then as soon as the sirens could start going off, I'll put you back on the full screen.
Yeah, so right behind me there's the Freedom Tower where the new World Trade Center is.
I see it, kind of.
Oh, wow.
And then we got all these people just hanging out. There's the Washington Arch. Yeah.
That's crazy. And the people that are hanging out, they don't have masks on, do they?
Some of them do, maybe 10% of them. I'm telling you, if they reopen the city here in on the 15th, it's going to hey, go back to Brandy. This is amazing.
Hang on, William.
there's a bunch of people on bikes, huh?
It's kind of loud. Better go walking. Okay. Got loud fast.
That's pretty awesome, man. That's totally awesome that they do that for us every day.
And you know what the crazy part about it is this is daily at 7 p.m. on the dot. This is daily, and it's amazing the amount of support that they do. Truly amazing.
No matter how tired I am when we get out of our shifts. I mean, I was exhausted when we got off the 3 in a row, and man, I still have to walk 1.5 miles home. And boy, I'll tell you, walking out and seeing all that going on, it puts that extra step in your step.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree.
Jason, do you have any questions for everybody?
No, it's an honor to work with you guys. I know I crack a lot of jokes and talk smack and stuff. It's really cool. I always tell everybody I wouldn't make fun of you if I didn't like you so much. It's really an honor to fight with you guys during all this. I know we have our downtime and joke around, but it's truly an honor to work with you guys.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
So I don't see a whole lot of questions out there. I mean, usually our fan base there has tons and tons of questions. Brandy, so we've all. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say the reason why is because the way we started this stream, you know, we had already been running, and so the notification didn't come up. So if you want, we could end the stream and start a new stream, and then people would come in.
Well,
I mean, it's up to you.
Well, I don't see my phone one on anymore, so I'm gonna go out and grab it, and then I'll copy the link and put it on all the pages.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see if that works. Typically, our show started at a certain time, but today we did something different. We put a camera outside Jason's balcony, and then we stayed on the same feed. So then it just kind of, when I saw William come in, I just brought him in anyway and just stayed on the same feed. So typically we have a little bit more people in here, and a lot of people had come in and they just saw the street like 2 hours ago, and they're like, wait, what's going on?
Okay.
Hi, Angel Lady. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Marie. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We have a few guests with us today. We have William. He is from Utah. And we have Scott from Las Vegas. And then we have Brandy from Missouri. So if anybody's watching that is able to type in chat, you're more than welcome to ask any of them any questions. I do have a question for Brandy. A few moments ago, I asked William and Scott a question, and I wanted to ask you the same question, Brandy. Could you tell everyone what was the main reason? What brought you to New York City?
Well, I felt just an overwhelming need to come and help and bring my experience and bring my knowledge with critical care patients, and just come in and offer help and assistance, and let some of the professionals here maybe get to take, you know, some days off. And I just decided pretty much in a day or two that I just wanted to come over and help. So I got on the phone and, you know, contacted some recruiters and took the first contract that came open and came on over.
Well, that's awesome. We appreciate you. We appreciate every one of you. I know everybody that's watching are huge supporters for, you know, the healthcare workers, and we love it. We love it. At least we copy my picture to show them on Facebook. I don't know that I can copy a picture in here. See, and just came in. She has you guys on her big TV, she says, at her home.
That's awesome.
So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
So, and Elizabeth says, you guys are all rock stars for what you're doing. Heroes for sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Hey, so the windshield's getting pretty full, guys. You see that?
Oh, that's awesome.
So glad I thought of that.
There's like all kinds of people from Georgia and
wow,
and South Carolina, all over the place.
Oh my gosh.
Space. I mean, there's space for a couple more, so I got another one that's even bigger, so that gets the rest of
That's
everyone.
cool.
Awesome.
Hey,
Jason, could you tell our viewers what you're holding up and what you're doing with that?
Sure. This is the new heads-up display for the Tesla motor car. When you put this on, you can drive your car from where you're sitting, and it's just like Iron Man. You can see on the inside. No, these are the face shield. This is actually a very big one. These are what we wear.
Oh my gosh.
Our eye protection keeps stuff from splashing into our orifices. Hey, is Pauline here?
You want to?
I don't see her, but real quick, everyone, Jason received a gift for all of you, and for you guys to share. And
so this
from one of our viewers. So we're gonna open it on air so you guys can see what it is. And it was Pauline. Her channel name is Pauline Diving Deep in Cincinnati, I believe. So
Is she on? Is she on right now?
She isn't, but I'm sure she'll catch the replay.
Okay.
But he wanted to open it so you guys could all see what she sent you guys.
Just cut my finger.
Cut your
All
finger.
right, here we go. Oh, there's a card.
You know what? My apologies. I have a phone call coming in that I've been waiting on. I got to take it.
Okay.
that's
Thank
cute.
you for joining us for as long as you did, man. I really appreciate it.
Hey, no problem at all. No problem
After
at
all
all.
this, I'll send you the link so you can show your family. You can send the link to your family that can watch all this stuff later.
Okay, hey, much
And Scott, if
appreciated.
you want,
All right.
Scott, if you want, when you're done with your phone call, you can come back.
I can bear. Let me get somewhere where I can hear you.
Get your phone call, man.
Actually have bars on it. Okay, I'm sorry. What was that?
I said, get your phone call, man.
I
That's all
said,
good.
Oh, yeah.
I
I'm gonna get it.
said, Scott, Jason, hold on. I said to Scott that when you're done with your phone call, if you'd like to come back on, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Okay.
All
All right.
right.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye.
You're
For
welcome.
everybody else, this is a card that I just got from one of our fans. It's got a little dog, like with.
It's a Frenchie. So cute.
And it says, Jason, super thanks to all the staff, or to you and all your staff. Thank you, Pauline.
Oh, that's nice.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so
I don't know if you can see
Oh
this.
gosh, what is that?
It's so
Big block
good.
of
It's,
chocolate.
I don't know. We'll
Holy
see.
crap. There is a whole lot of candy in here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Jason, lift it up. Oh my goodness.
You make sure you bring that to work with you.
I'm gonna. When do you guys work again? When do you guys work again?
Monday.
Tomorrow.
You work Monday, Brandy?
I don't. Mm-mm.
All right. You know what? I'll bring half of it in tomorrow, and then I'll bring the other half in on Monday.
Okay.
Awesome.
Dude, look at all this. This is crazy.
You, come on. You and I already talked about this. I only eat keto. You know I don't eat candy.
Hey, look. This says keto friendly candy.
Oh, okay. Sugar free.
You can have one. As a matter
Yeah.
of fact,
Just
on the
one.
keto diet, they say
I'll
if
have
you want to, you're allowed to have like one piece of dark chocolate here and there.
Oh, I had a whole cheat day the other day. I had Sicilian pizza. I had New York cheesecake.
Oh my
I had all
God.
kinds of stuff.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, Pauline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will
Thank
go to
you,
good use, I'm sure.
She
so
said
I
when
haven't
she,
had cheesecake since I've been here.
sorry.
The other day, somebody brought in some food for us, and it was breakfast, and I thought it was going to be a piece of cheesecake. It looked like a little piece of cake. And then
What
when
was
I
it?
got into it,
We don't know.
what the hell that was.
You don't know what it was? That's awesome.
They should shape it like cake and make it look like cake, and then have it taste like spinach. I don't know.
Oh
what
my
it was.
gosh.
It was awful. It was awful.
Mm.
William got a big kick out of it. He laughed and laughed and laughed at me. He said, "Look at the look in your face." It was. I almost couldn't swallow it.
That's funny.
So there's only the entire time that I've been here. There's only been 3 days where the food has been so bad that I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. The first time it was the Thai food, which I couldn't identify if it was chicken or pork, and it had these big red things in it. I have no idea. It was pretty bad, and it didn't say anything on the package either. So I was like, "What is it?" And then the second time was the breakfast that me and William had. It had each of the things that were in there looked like they should have been good, but it was just terrible. And then yesterday, whatever it was that they served, what was that?
It was Turkish food. It was falafel.
Oh.
No, that was the day before. I'm talking about yesterday. We ate it. You stayed in the room, and I went into the other room. There was like twigs and stuff in there, like weird,
Twigs.
like with hair.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm not going to go into detail for the sake of all the viewers, but I was up most of the night last night. There was something wrong with that food.
Right? Those green oval-looking things were just whatever the.
It was ginger root, is what it was, soaked in a vinaigrette.
Goodness.
You don't serve somebody a piece of ginger root that big and say, "Here, go for it." And there was like 4 of them in my deal.
Yeah, my stomach was not happy at all.
No.
That's so funny. So if you guys, I know you guys, a lot of the places help by giving you guys food at the hospital. What would you say was the best thing that you've received for free from the people from New York City?
The hotel.
Yeah.
The hotel. Yeah.
The hotel for sure.
What about food? What kind of food would you say has been your favorite so far?
I thought the Turkish food was really good.
Yeah, are you sure it was Turkish and it wasn't Greek?
They're right next to they're not right next to each other. They're in the same vicinity of the globe.
I got you.
I did have an awesome Greek salad today. That one of the trucks brought. It was really good.
Yeah, I think it was Greek food, but the family that bought it was Turkish. I think that's what it was.
Now, the things that were long like this, either brown or yellow, they were good.
Yeah, it was like
that thing that was like dark crusted black, and then when you go to take a bite of it, it was bright fluorescent green on the inside.
It was
really
falafel. Come on, falafel.
It looked like a COVID cell. Well, I mean, all the pictures that they draw of the COVID cell are like green and.
It probably was.
Yeah. I don't even know how you come up with that. It looked like the inside looked like you took a couple of alfalfa pellets and soaked them in water and then burned them on the outside.
Oh gosh. Oh no, Elizabeth, believe me.
No pizza.
There's plenty of pizza.
There's pizza. Yeah.
Oh, so much pizza.
I've never had
pizza
such good
every
pizza
day
in my life.
For sure.
But it's really good, right?
It is good.
Every time that I think that I've had the best piece, I go to a place that's even cheaper and the pizza's even better.
Yeah.
All the way down to $1 a slice for pieces this big, and it's delicious.
Yeah, so funny story. So we, Brandy, you work with Aya as well, is that right?
Yes.
So for my birthday was earlier this last week. They sent me pizza.
Oh, happy birthday!
Really awesome.
And I was so excited because they said we would like to send you a pizza, and we want to know what topping you want. And I'm in New York, so I was like, I want shrimp on my pizza, right?
What?
They show up.
I gotta go. Sorry.
Bye, Brandy. Thank you for coming.
Brandy.
Bye.
Thank you for coming.
So they sent me pizza. It was Domino's pizza. I was like, come on. Like, I love Domino's. It's my favorite it's my favorite domestic pizza, right? So I'm just like, I love Domino's. But I'm expecting like some sick New York pizza. I was so excited, and I got Domino's. I was like, oh man.
Was there shrimp on it?
No, it was hamburger. It was beef.
Well, they were kind of close.
Yeah. You're right. So it was really funny.
Do you know what hospital your daughter's going to be going to?
Oh.
It's her daughter's coworker, she says.
Oh, I see.
And then there's a couple of things here for you, William.
Okay.
My feed is running slow. I'm sorry. Hold on. There you go.
It says happy birthday. Thank you.
And then there's someone else in here saying happy belated birthday. And then Angel said no. No, Jason, she doesn't know what hospital.
Well, we'll keep an eye out. That's for sure. Tell them not to be scared. Everything, once you get on it's the scariest part of this whole thing was right before we got here. You know, like waiting for it to happen and not, all you see is the news. So
Yeah.
you don't really see all the, the teamwork and everybody hanging out together and being there for each other. It's actually, I hate to say it's reminded me a lot of the military, just how, you get those butterflies in your stomach right before you left for basic training. And then once you got there, like, even though it was spooky and you weren't used to it and wild and crazy, all the people were together in it. So you felt safe.
Yeah.
I have a question for one of you guys, whoever wants to answer if you feel comfortable. So with all those people walking around out in the streets, I'm like, in the back of my head, he said no. In the back of my head, are they still bringing in the same amount of cases every day into the hospitals? Do you know?
From what I understand, our ER has been dead. And as a matter of fact, I sent you the link earlier, Lisa. The email that we have that's like in our hospital, they send us stuff all the time, updates. And I guess just a couple days ago, we discharged the 1,000th patient who was COVID positive that recovered. I was up working, so I didn't get to see it, but I guess they lined all the people that had worked with her from that floor like lined up, and they cheered for her when they sent her out. It was actually pretty cool.
Did you email it to me, or did you send it in text message? Can you email it? You can't, can you?
Yeah, I think I can.
If you could, maybe I could open it up and share it on here.
I've heard, I haven't seen any substantiating evidence, but I've heard that they're still getting 1,000 people a day into the ERs. It's obviously not our ER, but I mean they're cleaning and prepping the floors. Like there's one floor in our hospital that's empty, but they're prepping it for round 2.
So that's the one they were painting, right? It wasn't like 16 or 17 or something?
16, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a question here.
Do I think there'll be a resurgence? Just in my professional opinion, I suppose, it's not a matter of if there will be a resurgence. There will be a wave 2. All the professionals that I've seen on the news and stuff are saying the same thing. We don't know if it will be in the fall, though. New York is going to slowly start opening up. They're planning to, anyway. They're planning to reopen here in the middle of May. So you could see that second wave anytime, July, August, June. I mean, I don't think it'll be as bad as the last time because I think we're better prepared for it now. They've made some headway on... there's still no cure, but finding different ways to treat it, and now that the country's aware of it, and there's a lot. I mean, there are a lot of people wearing masks out here, and a lot of people that still aren't. But and I don't know if it'll be in the fall. It might be sooner than that, Elizabeth. I don't know. Do you have an opinion on that, Jason?
I do. I think it's a little bit early still to open everything up. I'd like to see the temperatures get a lot warmer. I know when you're in the middle of allergy season, people sneeze and cough and runny noses and wiping their face, and I think it's not the best time in the world, especially in New York. All the rain and the weather's starting to turn nice around here. There's going to be a lot of people with a lot of bad allergies. I don't think it's the best idea to open everything up. I mean, there are still people sick and there's still people dying. But I'm always a little bit of an alarmist. I don't get to make those decisions. I just get to try and put people back together once all this fails. I really hope that there isn't a huge resurgence of all this, but I imagine every single year it's going to come back just like the flu does, maybe a different version of it. Coronavirus is not a brand new thing, just this type is. It's been around for a long time, so we'll just have to see and wait and hope.
I mean, honestly, people, first of all, wear your face masks when you're in public. Don't wear it on your chin like I am right now. Actually wear it properly. There's no one around me right now. That's why I've taken mine off so you can see my face. But good hand hygiene, no joke. Like what Jason was saying, people sneezing, coughing, and COVID is it's a droplet type sickness. So people sneezing, coughing, touching doorknobs and door handles and things like that. So just wash your hands a ton. Try not to touch your face. Wear a good face mask, and social distancing as much as reasonable.
I think that would make a huge difference if they do open New York too soon. I had a firefighter friend ask me about the homeless because they haven't seen a lot of homeless people. And
you got to check the libraries.
Yeah, well, so people tend to stay away from the homeless, to be honest with you. So they're not going to get. I mean, if it ever got into the homeless community, then yeah, it probably would spread like wildfire. But people stay away from the homeless, so of course they're not going to get it. Social distancing from the homeless is easy for most people. I actually ended up giving half of my Domino's pizza to a homeless guy named Troy because he keeps opening the door for me at McDonald's every day. And so I was like, here, buddy, I actually went and took my pizza to him. I was like, here, man, have fun with this and share it. He's like, oh, yeah, of course. But yeah, I mean, wash your hands, keep your face covered as much as possible.
And blow your nose. Don't sniff. Your nose is your natural filter and heater. And anytime that you breathe in something that's not supposed to be there, your body sends all these white blood cells and mucus to fight it off. And then, if you just blow it out, you'll be fine. But most people just sit there and sniff and sniff and sniff. So now they got all these mucus membrane or mucus filled with all this disease, that they're sniffing directly into their lungs. Blow your nose. Don't sniff. For sure.
I wasn't very smart, and I didn't charge my phone all the way, so my battery's going to die soon.
We're just about done anyways, buddy. I want to thank you again for being a part of this. It really means a lot. There's a lot of people that are watching us. All they get to see is what's on the news and death tolls and numbers, and they don't really get to see us and, hear our stories and stuff. So I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry, William. It's great to hear from actual respiratory therapists that are actually hands-on working with the patients rather than hearing don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking news stations, reporters that talk about it but it's hearsay, correct? So when you actually have somebody that's in here that actually works hands-on with it, it's nice to hear their side of what they see and what they think's coming and what they're, dealing with. So we really appreciate you coming on today, William. And
what's the name of your page again?
The YouTube channel is William VS dot, so it stands, William versus. And the Facebook channel is William.vs.channel on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll push that for you, man. Try and get you some subscribers and try and get you some followers. It sounds like a really cool thing to be a part of.
Yeah, as soon as I get home, I'm going to hit it hard and start taking on these challengers.
For sure.
So, yeah, I think his phone's dying on him because his mic he sounds real high-pitched. I think he's ready to go. You'll see when you hear it back. But we will be going live. We go live every few days. So if you're available, we'd love to have you come back on and talk about your channel and talk about your experiences there in New York. So
yeah, as long as we're not talking about dinosaurs.
Don't do it. All right, brother. Hey, have a safe night. Be safe out there, man. Okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. So Elizabeth says, it's nice to hear from people who are actually there and share your knowledge. Thank you so much, guys, and stay safe. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah, I think, Jason, next time we do a feed, we'll have to do it a little bit like we used to. Do the thumbnail and all that. We were just trying something new.
I sent it out to all the different pages again. So,
well, we have 11 people watching. So, and they come in and go out. So
is Mama Lisa still here?
she maybe she's talking to William right now. I'm not sure. She just dropped the link for the Facebook, but people that are like watching the replay, if the live chat feed doesn't come through,
what's the? Can you type out the YouTube channel? There's a couple people asking about it.
So Melissa, if you go to your YouTube page on a separate tab, and on your channel, and just the upper right hand corner, click the actual highlight the actual channel in the bar, and then you can copy and paste it into the feed in here, and then it'll come up as a web link, and then people can actually click on it and go to the channel. I hope that makes sense. So anyways, well, Jason, do you want to continue running the live out your window? Do you want to end this stream? We can start a new one. I think we should do that.
End the stream?
End the stream and then start a new live out your window. See what it looks like. But did you have anything else you wanted to share, Jason, before we go?
Nope. I'm ready. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. I worked 3 in a row. I have 1 day off, then I work 2 in a row. So
oh my goodness.
I'm all done.
Well, thanks everybody for coming in, Becky. And I know this was a little, and Donna, Angel Lady, and everybody else that's still in here. We greatly appreciate your support. And I know it was a little bit different than we typically do. But we will have the feed out the window again. If you want to take a look and see what it looks like at night, you're more than welcome to. We'll keep it running. Hopefully, I don't know how much longer we'll keep it on tonight. We got to talk about it. But anyways, thank you guys again so much for coming in. We love you all. Good night.